Savannah Chrisley's real life has been in turmoil over the last year. First, her parents went to prison.
A federal judge in Atlanta sentenced Todd Chrisley to 12 years in prison yesterday.
Then, she became an instant mom to her siblings, Grayson and Chloe. Then, out of nowhere, her ex-fiancé, Nick Cardiles, actually passed away in a motorcycle accident. But that's not all she's been going through. She recently started dating a man who is still technically married. And not only is he still technically married, but his wife just tried to end his life a few months ago. And now, Savannah is wrapped up in this bizarre true crime story. Somehow, Savannah's new boyfriend's life is even more twisted than hers. His name is Robert Shiver, and his story will shock you. Savannah recently confirmed some unbelievable news.
It sounds crazy for me to say.
I guess it's good that Todd and Julie are doing great in prison, if that's the real truth. Shockingly, Savannah seems to be experiencing more drama in her life than her parents are in jail. And it's all got to do with her most recent boyfriend, Robert. Savannah really took over running the household after Todd and Julie got locked up. Right now, she's the primary caregiver for her two younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe.
We have Chloe. Say hello.
Hello.
And we have Grayson.
I'm back.
Savannah is just 26 years old. She grew up partying and enjoying a luxury lifestyle. Savannah didn't intend to give up her dating life after her parents got convicted. And she made her side of the story pretty clear.
I mean, I am dating someone.
Savannah said, "If you date me, you date all of us." And Savannah has already gone high profile with a few guys in her life. After her breakup with Nick Cardiles, she jumped back into the dating world pretty quickly. And Savannah was rumored to be dating musician Nate Smith in March of 2023. Shockingly, Savannah ended up confirming that rumor in an episode of her podcast in May.
Came out of me and Nate. So, yes.
But then, Savannah and Nate broke up just because she couldn't be there for him. But that didn't stop her from finding a new boyfriend. And Robert is quite possibly Savannah's most shocking new boyfriend of all time. They were first spotted at LAX airport in September 2023. But then, Savannah revealed just how strange Robert's life really is. Savannah spilled the tea on his crazy past during another podcast appearance. She was talking to Nick Viall on his podcast, The Viall Files. Savannah confirmed something about Robert. This is almost too twisted to believe. Robert was married before he met Savannah, and that's not the crazy part. Savannah alleged that Robert's wife had tried to hurt him, and by hurt him, Savannah said that this woman had hatched a plot to end Robert's life. Shockingly, Savannah called the alleged plot a thing. She also claimed that Robert is just a normal person, and she loves it. I mean, Savannah has gone through a lot this year, and I'm glad she's got someone new to love. But what is normal about your new boyfriend almost losing his life? The plot that Robert's soon-to-be ex-wife was hatching is far from normal too. Although Lindsay Shiver looks pretty normal to me. She was married to Robert for over 16 years, and they have 3 kids. Robert was a big-time college football player. He played for Auburn University between 2006 and 2008. This sounds like a classic college love story because Lindsay was an Auburn cheerleader when Robert was playing football for the school. She's also an ex-beauty queen. Lindsay was crowned Miss Houston County at one time, and she came in second in another pageant. Although you might not have heard of this beauty contest, Lindsay was second runner-up at the National Peanut Festival. That's pretty insane, but what Lindsay was planning to do to Robert is absolutely nuts. Allegedly, Lindsay wanted this crime to happen in the Bahamas. Robert and Lindsay owned a vacation home there, but it was far from paradise, and far from the picture-perfect life that Lindsay wanted everyone to believe. Lindsay even claimed to know the real truth about a perfect marriage, and she posted it on social media under a picture of her 2007 wedding to Robert. Lindsay wrote, "The key to a perfect marriage is having 2 imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other." That is insane because Lindsay did more than just give up on Robert. Shockingly, Lindsay was cheating on Robert too. Her alleged lover is a Bahamian resident named Terrence Bethel. Allegedly, Lindsay and Terrence wanted to hire someone to be a hitman, and this guy is named Farron Newbold. The crazy plot that Lindsay and Terrence were hatching got busted in July of 2023. It's shocking how law enforcement in the Bahamas discovered Lindsay's twisted plan. Police Police in the Bahamas were investigating just another petty burglary, and when the police officers were searching through the phone of the burglary suspect, they could not believe their eyes. The suspect's phone contained crazy messages on WhatsApp. These messages laid out the whole plan to end Robert's life, and police determined that the messages came from Lindsay and Terrence. The police acted quickly, and they arrested Lindsay, Terrence, and Farron in the Bahamas. Can you imagine how Robert felt when he heard about this? Although Robert already knew that his marriage to Lindsay was the opposite of perfect. Before the plot got discovered, Robert and Lindsay were going through an ugly divorce. Inside sources say that Robert knew Lindsay was having an affair. He wants sole custody of their kids, and he wants their $2.5 million mansion in Georgia. Inside sources claim that the divorce was the reason why Lindsay wanted Robert to be gone for good. Right now, you may be wondering, how did Savannah even meet Robert in the first place? He's an executive with an insurance company in Georgia, and he's way older than Savannah. So Savannah and Robert don't exactly run in the same circles. Shockingly, Savannah has admitted that she approached Robert, and this happened after Savannah read about Lindsay's twisted plot to end Robert's life. Something about Robert's shocking story really attracted Savannah, which is pretty weird and twisted when you think about it. So she says she checked out Robert's social media, and Savannah confessed that she liked the pictures of Robert and his kids on his social media accounts. Savannah admitted that she thinks Robert is so good looking. Basically, Savannah said that Robert was too hot to have something terrible like that happen to him. So she made a crazy decision. Savannah reached out to Robert on social media. Allegedly, Savannah is now smitten with Robert. She says that she likes Robert's heart, as well as his ability to listen and communicate. That's great, and I hope Savannah stays as happy as she looked in those photos at LAX. But something about this is weird, and it has to do with Savannah's track record with guys. She kept one other guy a secret, although Savannah now claims she and this guy only went on one date, so he never progressed to the new boyfriend stage. And that is definitely a really good thing for Savannah, since this guy is allegedly dangerous. I'm talking about the actor Armie Hammer. He's recently faced shocking allegations of physically harming women he was involved with. On Nick's podcast, Savannah dropped the shocking truth bomb. She claimed that he went on one dinner date with Armie. Savannah told Nick that that was the extent of it. Unbelievably, Savannah also told Nick, no one knows that, by the way. It's interesting that Savannah doesn't feel the need to keep Robert a secret, and there might be a crazy reason why. Savannah is allegedly in talks to begin a new reality show. She's claiming that her new boyfriend is joining the cast. So, is she talking about Robert? Savannah's dating history is crazy, so the real truth might be hard to know for sure. But right now, she seems to be very much into Robert. I hope for everyone's sake that this relationship stays as normal as possible. Did you know about Savannah's most recent new boyfriend? What did you think about Savannah and Nate Smith, or her shocking confession about going on a date with Armie Hammer? Let me know in the comments below.